It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. If you're watching this right now, you've probably been trying to make things work in your life, but somehow it just doesn't seem to happen. I've been there, feeling frustrated, watching others achieve what seems so easy for them. If you're going through this right now, I've got some good news. The people who look like they've got it all figured out, they aren't really that different from you. You and I? We have the same potential. It might sound too good to be true, right? But stick with me. The path to success isn't through grinding it out with pure willpower. It's all about aligning your natural talents with your actions. And surprisingly, discipline isn't the secret. You've heard it before, right? Discipline is the key to success. They say things like, if you don't have discipline, you're nobody. Discipline is doing what you hate, but doing it like you love it. The feeling will pass, but you must remain. You are greater than your feelings. But here's the truth. There's a problem with this approach. Our brains are wired for ease. For survival, our ancestors needed to go for the quickest and easiest rewards with minimal effort. Yet today, we're being told to fight our instincts, to force ourselves to do things we hate. That's the lie of discipline. It forces us to go against our nature. Here's the real breakthrough. What if you could get results with less effort? What if success didn't require you to grind against your natural inclinations? Carl Jung, one of the greatest minds in psychology, offers a powerful clue. Follow your natural inclinations, your talents, and you will achieve more without exhausting yourself. These inclinations aren't random. They're your strengths, your inherent abilities that shape the way you see and interact with the world. Whether you're instinctively curious, competitive, responsible, or even anxious, you have natural talents that can work in your favor. Here's something you might not have thought about. Even traits that seem like weaknesses can be transformed into strengths. Stubbornness, for example, can be a powerful tool when applied to a path that requires persistence. Anxiety can help you anticipate problems and come up with solutions ahead of time. So, it's not about pushing through the discomfort or forcing yourself to be someone you're not. It's about leveraging what's already there. Think about it. When you use your natural talents, you get better results with less effort. And the best part? You start to notice people complimenting you. They praise you for doing things that come naturally to you, which feels amazing, reinforcing the behavior and encouraging you to do it even more. Mastery through repetition and natural flow. This brings us to something extraordinary. When you start repeating what you're naturally good at, you become a master in your own unique way. Imagine a child who has a natural gift for writing. They write their first essay and get a compliment. That one compliment feels great, so they write more. Over time, they don't even know whether they're getting better because of their talent or simply because they've practiced more than others. Either way, they're improving effortlessly. In contrast, when we chase things that don't align with who we are, we put in tons of effort and get minimal results. It's like trying to force a square peg into a round hole. The hard truth, chasing the wrong path. I remember once coming across a sales job that seemed perfect on paper. It fit all the boxes, flexible hours, extra income, and the chance to work from anywhere. But here's the catch. I never stopped to ask myself if this path was right for me. I thought, if I just push through my discomfort, I'll get good at it. But what I quickly realized was that I didn't enjoy it at all. Calling strangers felt terrible, and the competition didn't excite me. It wasn't my natural talent. What I didn't realize at the time was that the people doing well in that job had natural talents that I didn't. Skills like communication, charm, and competitiveness. I was more analytical, more introverted, and I needed to find a path where I could use those traits to my advantage. The power of aligning with your strengths. The truth is, discipline can get you far if you're using it to enhance your natural talents. Look at Muggsy Bogues, one of the shortest players ever to grace the NBA. His success wasn't just about discipline, it was about adapting his natural abilities to a path where his skills were an advantage. He didn't just work hard, he worked smart, playing to his strengths, overcoming obstacles that others couldn't even see. But the real secret: discipline gets easier when you choose a path that aligns with your strengths. We're taught to grind on things we're not naturally good at, whether it's in school, work, or personal growth. But in life, we get to choose the tests we take. You don't have to be good at everything. You just have to be great at what you are good at. The final takeaway: design your life around your strengths. The secret to success isn't discipline for discipline's sake. It's about designing a life where you're graded on your strengths. When you align with your natural inclinations, you don't need to force discipline. Your work feels like play, your effort turns into flow, and success follows naturally. So if you're frustrated with the grind and feeling like you're not getting anywhere, stop for a moment. Ask yourself, what are you naturally good at? And then find a way to make that your path. Don't buy into the myth of discipline alone. There's a smarter way to succeed, and it all comes down to embracing who you are. Carl Jung didn't advocate for blindly forcing yourself to follow society's rules. He encouraged us to understand ourselves, to integrate our talents, and to build a life where we thrive naturally. You're not here to force yourself to be disciplined. You're here to learn to work with your mind, your instincts, and your natural talents.